Hi, I'm Josie Thomson, and in this month's newsletter, we discuss one of the topics that a lot of people struggle with, one that I know I've struggled with over the years and have learned to adapt and open to a little bit more gracefully, is something called change. Change is the very nature of life, and it's something that oftentimes we can greet with resistance, and when we do that, it's really difficult to navigate. In this month's newsletter, I offer you some tips about how you may navigate change a little bit more easily. And I also share a response which I sent to a client who reached out to me this month in response to requests that a staff member had made. And I hope you find it useful. I also refer to a couple of key coaching tools and techniques which I share with clients and I'd like to share with you. I refer to them as the invisible line and the bubble. And I'd like to share exactly what that means. So the invisible line essentially means that between where you are right now as you're listening to this newsletter and where I am right now in Brisbane, Australia, at the very halfway point, always at the halfway point, is an invisible line. Now that invisible line extends all around you, and there's one that extends all around me. And the way it works is this, that everything between you and that line is your business. Everything between that line and me is my business. So what that means is everything between that line and me is none of your business. So what that also means is whatever I do and say on my side of the line, I own it. Everything that you do and say on your side of the line is your complete responsibility. The only time that what I say or do or my behavior on my side of the line is going to trigger you and affect you is when you open the gate on this invisible line and say, come on in and disrupt my life. Because the reality is this, I cannot affect you and trigger you to react in any way at all. I can't make you do or say anything without your consent. So remembering the invisible line acts as a bit of a buffer and offers you more choice in terms of how you can respond, if you need to at all, to anything I might be doing on my side of the line, instead of react. The other thing I refer to is your bubble. What I mean by that is it's an extension of the invisible line. So if you can imagine extending the full width of your arms in every possible direction, and then imagining a bubble that protects all of you, what happens then is that everything inside that bubble is filled with you, who you are, what you love, what your values are. And you can even fill it up with a colour or an energy. So for me, it's always joy and gratitude. They're the two words that I love to live with. And of course, love is a guiding principle of everything that I do. And then I fill it up with a colour. You can fill it up with your favourite colour. And I want you to imagine is as you said about your day, everybody is in their own bubble. And their bubbles, some will feel really awesome, be nice to be around, and others might feel a little toxic. But what you can always remember is they own their bubbles. You don't have to engage. You can observe, but you don't need to absorb. I hope these strategies assist you and support you in navigating change over the next month or so. Please let me know how you get on. Leave your comments below. And if you have any other ideas of what works for you, I'd really love to hear those too. And until I see you again, remember this, it's not what happens to you that defines you, it's how you respond that counts. Take care, bye for now.